Talking about the teratology, the teratogen which affect principles of the teratology. Number one, the teratology act on some principles. Number one, susceptibility to teratogens varies with the development stage at the time of exposure. So teratogen, that is they are susceptible to the time of the exposure, which means the third to eighth week is sensitive period, during which this period the teratogen that act fully during this period. After that period, there is less chances of the teratogenicity by the teratogens. Number two is the dose and duration of the exposure to a teratogen is important. Second is how much dose is taken. A very small dose is taken, it will be not doing the teratogenicity. Number two is the duration. There are some drugs like anti-epileptic drugs which are given for years, or the hyperthyroid drugs which are given are important to give. So the our blood pressure controlling drugs and the diabetes drugs, anti-diabetic. So duration is important. How much time that is taken and how much duration is taken to expose to a teratogen is important. That is what is the dose of the teratogen and for how long period it is given. Teratogen number three act in specific ways, mechanism that may involve number one, how the teratogen act. Number one, it may cause the cell death. Say if eye is developing in some part of the eye and its cells are cell death occur, or the any organ which is developing, its cell death occurs, so that organ fail to develop. Number one mechanism is it causes cell death of any organ. Second is it decreases the cell proliferation. The organ which is developing, in which the cells are proliferating, undergoing proliferation to acquire its full size. Say initially the eye is very small, then it gets larger, or you can better example is upper limb. Upper limb is very small initially, then it acquires its full length. So that is how it achieves the full length upper limb, by the cell proliferation. Teratogen do what? It decreases the cell proliferation. So size of the say upper limb or any organ that remains small. There is a one condition in eye also, that is the small eye, uh, small eye or the small upper limb. So like this, it is due to teratogen which decrease the cell proliferation. Number three mechanism is it inhibits the biochemical process. So biochemical process that is inhibit and causes the various syndromes. Teratogens manifest as death, malformation, that organ is not or deform or not form in actual shape, growth retardation, growth does not occur of any organ, and functional disorder. Say liver develop but it is non-functional, say similarly, or any endocrine organ which is fail to function like thyroid. So a functional disorder may occur. organ do develop, but the its function is that is the it is not properly functioning. Environmental factors as teratogens. Number one, how the environment affect on the fetus. Number one is the hyperthermia. High body temperature is teratogen. So many time it is a confusion that many women they came, they say that they will not take any medicine for high grade fever. That is a that is the say drug is not so much teratogenic than the high fever, high temperature. So this is important that drug is not teratogenic, may not be teratogenic to decrease the temperature, but the temperature itself may be teratogenic. So it is a wrong concept that they will not take any medicine for high body temperature or fever. And it is teratogenic. It may lead to failure of the head to develop, condition known as anencephaly, head fail to form. Number two is the toxoplasmosis and syphilis. These diseases lead to birth defects. Poorly cooked meat, that if the meat is not cooked properly, carry toxoplasma and it lead to cerebral calcification. Number three is the radiation. Ionizing radiation kills rapidly the proliferating cells. X-ray exposure as the ionizing radiation. The cells which are proliferating rapidly to increase the size of organ, that may kill these cells, those which are rapidly proliferating, for to increase the size of an organ. So that organ may small or fail to develop. It acts as a potent teratogen. Radiation is mutagenic. So X-ray is not advised during pregnancy. Never. Now it is better to use the ultrasound, which is safe and not teratogenic. So radiation is the mutagenic. Alteration of the genes and subsequent malformation. It may cause radiation cause the alteration of genes and subsequent malformation. So X-ray pelvis, that is not usually should be advised. It will lead to the exposure to the ovaries with radiation and testes in male and may lead to alteration of the genes and subsequent the malformed children. Next is the chemical agents. Chemical agents in which the drugs come: anti-emetic drug which is used for vomiting during pregnancy. There is usually early stages there is a condition known as hyperemesis gravidarum or the vomiting of the pregnancy. The a long period ago a drug was used, thalidomide, which was very effective as but that caused the amalia, failure of the development of the limb, upper limb. So not used now, thalidomide, that was banned. Similarly, anti-epileptic drugs women are using. If the woman get fit, it may lead to abortion also. So epileptic fit are very dangerous during pregnancy, but the anti-epileptic drugs are teratogenic, like valproic acid, which is the Epival, and phenytoin sodium, which is used as anti-epileptic, lead to craniofacial anomalies. it causes. So anti-epileptic drugs, uh, any other drug may be used, which is the safe during pregnancy, like phenobarbital. One may give during pregnancy. Switch on that instead of the valproic acid or phenydione. Antipsychotic drugs. The patients are taking for years and years the antipsychotic drug for anxiety and depression. So drug like diazepam, lithium, it causes the cleft lip. That is the lip is not fully developed and it has a cut in it. A cleft is present in the lip. Now diazepam and lithium lead to cleft lip. Anticoagulant drug, they are used for a long time for the, say, if any clot in the heart, to dissolve it, or the deep vein thrombosis. So anticoagulant drug which is the used for a long time like warfarin is teratogenic. So one should take another medicine instead of this, alternative to that. ACE inhibitors, angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors. These drugs are antihypertensive that may cause IUGR, intrauterine growth retardation, and renal dysfunction, that causes renal dysfunction. So these drugs are not used during pregnancy. Next is the streptomycin drug, which is the used in as a antituberculous, may cause the deafness of the in the newborn and effect on the ear. Similarly, tetracycline drug, which is now very less used, causes the bone and the tooth anomalies, teeth anomalies occur. Alcohol and cocaine, it causes the drinking of the alcohol and cocaine that lead to central nervous system malformation, CNS. Cocaine, which is the which causes hypoxia due to vasoconstriction, in the placenta, and that causes the hypoxia further lead to the failure of the development of the, especially the it affect on the brain, CNS malformation, central nervous system. Cigarette smoking, women, pregnant women, cigarette smoking causes the intrauterine growth retardation, small baby. Hormones, progesterone many times used if there is a bleeding during pregnancy to stop the bleeding. High doses progesterone sometimes given, and that may lead to masculinization, that is the enlargement of the female genitalia. Infant, it become large. If in male embryo there is malformation of testes, if progesterone is given, that is the testes are malformed. Hypospadia, that is the urine passing in the inferior or ventral surface of the penis, that is CNS malformation, central nervous system malformation. Cortisone steroids use lead to cleft palate. Maternal diseases, diabetes causes high incidence of stillbirth, early birth of the child, and neonate death. Risk of congenital anomalies 3 to 4 times more in diabetic women. Insulin is not teratogenic, so better to control the diabetes during pregnancy is the only choice is insulin. One should switch on the insulin. It is not teratogenic. Whereas the oral hypoglycemic drugs which control the diabetes or hyperglycemia, all are teratogenic. Drugs are teratogenic. So only insulin should be given during pregnancy for mother. Nutritional deficiency. Poor maternal nutrition prior to or during pregnancy. Women already having very poor nutrition before the pregnancy or during pregnancy. Diet is not good, balanced diet, so lead to low birth weight child, that is small child, and birth defects. Hypoxia. The high altitude, there is a hypoxia at high altitude. Children born at high altitude are lighter in weight and small size than those born at sea level. Heavy metals. Mercury is teratogenic from any source if it come. It is teratogenic. It is present in seawater. It is present in seawater and may be present in the meat of the fish. So sea fish is might be teratogenic if the woman is taking, because in its meat there may be present the mercury or heavy metals. Insecticide spray. Women in the rural areas, they what they do is they spray the insecticides on the crops, and they are pregnant even and working in the on the crops to spray the insecticides. So you so that may be absorbed through the skin of the woman. She is sweating, and the insecticide that is absorbed through the skin and effect on the fetus, which is teratogenic. So use of fish, corn seed, grains by the pregnant woman lead to multiple neurological symptoms, that is the effect on the brain. So heavy metals, they are present in the sea fish or insecticide which are sprayed on the corn seed or grains, that their use lead to neurological symptoms. Lead lead to increase the abortion, IUGR, intrauterine growth retardation, and neurological diseases. Male mediated teratogenesis. Exposure to chemical, radiation, and mutation in male germ cells. So male also contribute to teratogenicity due to the alteration in their germ cells. How the alteration in the male germ cell occur? By radiation, by chemicals exposure. The frequent radiograph of the pelvis, like and taking any chemical, that may lead to alteration in the male germ cells. An abnormal child will be born. The CT scan, MRI, and exposure to mercury, lead, alcohol, cigarette, that lead to spontaneous abortion and IUGR. Down syndrome. Advanced paternal age IUGR and Down syndrome. Advanced paternal age, that is the father age, say more than 45 or so, or less than 20 year even, both have a high risk of child with birth defects. So male should not marry less than 20 years because that is the lead to teratogenicity. The so our advanced paternal age, father age, male age is more advanced, which means above 45 or so, or it is if it is less than 20 years, both have a high risk of child with birth defect. Prevention of birth defect: supplement salt and water with iodine, which prevent the cretinism. Strict control of diabetes before pregnancy. It is important to prevent the birth defects. Folic acid supplementation, which lower the incidence of the neural tube defect if folic acid is started even before the stay of pregnancy in planned pregnancy. Avoid alcohol and drugs. Prevent IUGR. Avoid retinoids, vitamin A, which prevent vitamin A embryopathy. Vitamin A used in acne. No local or systemic use is recommended. Vitamin A in the form of tablet or in the form of ointment is not recommended. As patient is young, have acne, and it is the time of childbirth also. So both are simultaneously present. That person is young and have acne, and it is also the time of childbirth also. So that try to use the vitamin A for acne, and that should be prohibited.